The United States military maintains an extensive network of bases across the globe. This network encompasses over 750 installations in more than 80 countries and territories. The sheer scale of this presence is staggering, making it a subject of much debate and scrutiny. Understanding the reasons behind this vast network is crucial for comprehending US foreign policy and its impact on the world. These bases vary significantly in size, function, and purpose. Some serve as critical logistical hubs for military operations, while others house troops, conduct training exercises, or provide humanitarian assistance. The presence of these bases has profound implications for both the host countries and the global geopolitical landscape. This essay will delve into the historical context, strategic rationale, and potential consequences of this vast network of US military bases. It will explore the multifaceted reasons behind their establishment and the ongoing debates surrounding their continued existence. By examining these factors, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complex role these bases play in shaping the world today. The global reach of US military bases did not emerge overnight. It is a result of decades of strategic planning, geopolitical maneuvering, and military necessity. It is the culmination of a long and complex historical process involving numerous conflicts, alliances, and shifts in global power dynamics. The foundation for this network was laid during World War II, a period of unprecedented global conflict. During this time, the US established numerous bases to support its military operations across multiple theaters of war.
As the US emerged from the war as a superpower, it inherited a vast network of military installations across Europe and the Pacific. These bases were initially set up to support the war effort, but soon became permanent fixtures in the US military strategy. The Cold War further solidified the need for a global military presence. The ideological struggle against the Soviet Union and its allies necessitated a robust network of bases to project power and deter aggression. The ideological struggle against the Soviet Union and its allies led to the establishment of bases in strategic locations around the world. These bases were not just military outposts, but also symbols of US commitment to its allies. These bases served as a deterrent against communist expansion and were crucial in various anti-communist military campaigns. They provided a platform for rapid deployment and logistical support, and provided crucial support to US allies. Joint military exercises and collaborations with allied forces were often conducted from these bases, strengthening international military cooperation.
The end of the Cold War did not diminish the importance of these bases. Instead, new threats such as terrorism, regional instability, and the rise of new global powers have led to a re-evaluation of their strategic value, and in some cases, an expansion of the US military's global footprint. The adaptability of these bases has allowed the US to respond to emerging threats and maintain a global presence. Understanding this historical context is crucial for comprehending the evolution of US military strategy. It sheds light on the reasons behind the establishment and maintenance of these bases and its impact on the global security landscape. The presence of US military bases around the world has far-reaching implications for international relations and global stability.
It highlights the enduring influence of past conflicts on present-day military posture. The lessons learned from historical conflicts continue to shape US military strategies and policies, and the ongoing challenges of adapting to a rapidly changing world. As new technologies and threats emerge, the US military must continuously evolve to maintain its strategic advantage and ensure global security.
The primary justification for maintaining a global network of military bases is the protection of US national security interests. These bases are strategically positioned around the world to ensure that the United States can respond swiftly and effectively to any emerging threats or crises. These bases serve as forward operating locations, enabling rapid deployment of troops and equipment to potential hotspots around the world. This capability allows the US to project its military power quickly and efficiently, ensuring that it can address conflicts and emergencies as they arise.
This forward presence is seen as crucial for deterring aggression, responding to crises, and protecting vital sea lanes and trade routes. By maintaining a visible and ready presence, the US can discourage potential adversaries from taking aggressive actions that could destabilize regions or threaten international commerce. The strategic location of these bases allows the U.S. military to project power and influence across vast distances. This global reach is essential for maintaining a balance of power and ensuring that the U.S. can support its allies and partners in times of need. This capability is essential for safeguarding U.S. interests in regions deemed critical to its economic or security interests. By having a presence in these areas, the U.S. can monitor developments, build relationships with local forces, and provide assistance when necessary.
By maintaining a robust presence in key regions, the U.S. aims to deter potential adversaries and maintain stability in areas prone to conflict. This proactive approach helps to prevent the escalation of tensions and promotes peace and security. Furthermore, these bases serve as vital intelligence-gathering hubs, providing valuable information on potential threats and regional developments. The intelligence collected at these locations is critical for understanding the intentions and capabilities of potential adversaries.
This intelligence is crucial for informing U.S. foreign policy decisions and shaping military strategy. By having accurate and timely information, the U.S. can make informed decisions that enhance its security and protect its interests. The ability to monitor global events and gather real-time intelligence is seen as essential for staying ahead of potential threats and safeguarding national security. This continuous surveillance allows the U.S. to anticipate and counteract threats before they materialize.
In an increasingly interconnected world, the U.S. military believes that maintaining a global network of bases is essential for addressing the complex and evolving security challenges of the 21st century. These bases provide the infrastructure needed to support a wide range of military operations and humanitarian missions. These bases are seen as indispensable for deterring aggression, responding to crises, and protecting U.S. interests at home and abroad. They enable the U.S. to maintain a state of readiness and ensure that it can act decisively when necessary to protect its citizens and allies. Section 4. Projecting power. Strategic deployment for global influence. The strategic deployment of military forces is a cornerstone of U.S. global influence, allowing the nation to project power far beyond its borders. Beyond their role in national security, U.S. military bases also serve as instruments of global power projection. These bases are not just outposts, they are pivotal in maintaining a global presence and ensuring rapid response capabilities.
The ability to rapidly deploy troops and equipment to any corner of the globe gives the U.S. unparalleled military reach and influence. This capability ensures that the U.S. can respond to crises, support allies, and deter adversaries with unmatched speed and efficiency. This presence shapes the geopolitical landscape, influencing regional dynamics and shaping the behavior of other nations. The mere existence of these bases can alter the strategic calculations of both allies and adversaries, making them a critical tool in international diplomacy.
The strategic location of these bases allows the U.S. to exert influence in regions of significant economic or political importance. By positioning bases near key infrastructure and trade routes, the U.S. can safeguard its interests and those of its allies. This influence can manifest in various forms, from providing military aid and training to allies to conducting joint military exercises and operations. These activities not only strengthen alliances but also enhance the capabilities of partner nations, creating a network of cooperative defense.
By maintaining a visible military presence, the U.S. seeks to reassure its allies and deter potential adversaries. This visible commitment to defense and security helps to stabilize regions and prevent conflicts from escalating. However, this projection of power is not without its critics. The presence of U.S. military bases abroad can be a source of tension and controversy, both internationally and domestically. Some argue that it fosters resentment and anti-American sentiment, particularly in countries where the presence of U.S. bases is seen as an infringement on national sovereignty. These sentiments can lead to protests and calls for the removal of U.S. forces.
The potential for these bases to be drawn into regional conflicts is another concern, as it could entangle the U.S. in unintended military interventions. The proximity to volatile regions means that these bases can quickly become involved in local disputes and conflicts. The use of military bases for power projection highlights the complex interplay between military might and diplomatic influence. These bases are not just military assets, they're also symbols of U.S. commitment to global stability and security.
While these bases can be valuable tools for advancing U.S. interests, their presence can also generate unintended consequences, and fuel tensions in certain regions. Balancing the benefits of strategic deployment with the potential for backlash is a delicate and ongoing challenge for U.S. policymakers.
Section 5. The Alliance Network. Forging partnerships for peace. U.S. military bases also play a crucial role in maintaining and strengthening alliances around the world.
These bases often serve as hubs for joint military exercises, training programs, and intelligence sharing with allied nations. This cooperation fosters interoperability, builds trust, and enhances the collective security of the participating countries.
By providing military support and training to its allies, the U.S. aims to enhance their defense capabilities and promote regional stability. These partnerships are seen as crucial for deterring aggression, responding to crises, and promoting shared security interests.
The presence of U.S. bases in allied countries serves as a tangible symbol of commitment to their security. Moreover, these bases facilitate closer military-to-military cooperation, which can help to build personal relationships and foster understanding between the armed forces of different nations.
This people-to-people diplomacy can be invaluable in building trust and reducing tensions, contributing to a more stable and secure international environment.
The network of alliances anchored by U.S. military bases represents a cornerstone of U.S. foreign policy. These partnerships are seen as essential for promoting global stability, deterring aggression, and advancing shared security interests in an increasingly interconnected world.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notification and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.